Good evening to one and all. Welcome to sisyaclass. Today we are going to have a session on differentiation. In Eros Podduna session, Eros afternoon session, we have discussed about differentiation, the techniques in differentiation. Kani ippudu mataku we'll just have a consequent lecture about differentiation. The sole part is differentiation. Kani we are just going to learn two important theorems in differentiation, that is Lagrange mean value theorem and Rolle's theorem. This becomes an important topic and it just slightly comes under the applications part, right? Kani reput lecture nunchi we will be just diving into the applications of derivatives, that is rate of changes, tangents and normals, so various topics, and then consequently we will go into the integration part. So ee roju matuku we will have a complete discussion on Rolle's and Lagrange theorem. Okay, so na per Satish, I have done my masters from IIT Palakkad. I have trained over 50,000 students from past 5 years, and let's start. So Eros topic, Lagrange mean value theorem and Rolle's theorem. Okay. So this Lagrange theorem, this is also called LMVT. Okay. So first let's not see this part. Okay. Normal ga let's see a rough sketch. Edaina oka curve తీసుకోండి, continuous curve. Let's take a continuous curve and let's take a point, for example from point A to point B. Okay, let's take a point from A to B where A is less than B. There are two conditions for us in order to apply the Lagrange theorem. So what does the Lagrange theorem says? Let's see. Okavela gani from A to B there is a function that has been defined as f of x. Okay, now this function is defined from A to B. First condition వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఏంటంటే if f is continuous. Okay, f is continuous అంటే there is no breakthrough. Okay, so from the point A to B, if f is continuous on the closed interval a comma b, that is the first thing, right? Second ఏమంటాడంటే if f is differentiable on the open interval a comma b. Okay, if f is continuous between closed interval a comma b, if f is differentiable between open interval a comma b, so this becomes the prerequisite conditions, right? Okavela ee two conditions satisfy aithe appudu what happens is, ippudu meer em cheyandante just see in more intuitive way, like try to join these 2 points. Okay, so this will be a comma f of a, so this will be b comma f of b. This will be b comma f of b. So now you see this pattern of curve. The first condition, it has to be continuous. That means at every point the left hand limit and the right hand limit should satisfy, and the next one is it is continuous just at the from A to B. Okay, see నేను ఒకవేళ డైరెక్ట్ గా డిఫరెన్షియబిలిటీ కండిషన్ ఇక్కడ అప్లై చేస్తే I don't have to talk about the continuity, but why am I adding this redundant information about here? Continuity ఎందుకు యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాను? It is not redundant, actually ఇక్కడ ఇది closed interval కాబట్టి. So that means I am expecting the continuity even at the right hand continuous at A and left hand continuous at B. So that is the expectation for this, right? Whereas when you take the second condition, I am taking the open interval from A to B. ఇప్పుడు whenever you try to draw a line joining from A to B, right, now you can always find a point on a curve in such a way that that point on the curve, right, that point on the curve will be in such a way that if you try to draw a tangent, that tangent will be exactly parallel to the line joining these 2 points. Yes or no? Right? So it has a good lengthy proof, but as of now we'll just see in much more abstract way, right? So ఇక్కడ ఒక పాయింట్ C అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఈ పాయింట్ C దీని ఒక tangent will be exactly line joining the point from A to B. Okay, but if two lines are parallel, obviously if two lines are parallel, then what are equal? Then the slopes are equal. So can I say what is the slope between this point A and point B? That is nothing but y2 minus y1, that is f of b minus f of a by b minus a. So this is the first thing, right? This is the slope of the line. This is the slope of the line, right? Now similarly, what is the slope of this tangent line? This is nothing but f dash of c. So because these two slopes are equal, hence I can say these two are equal. These two are similar quantities. Okay, so so there are two conditions in order to use the Lagrange mean value theorem. First thing ఏమంటాడంటే వాడు ఒకవేళ ఫంక్షన్ కంటిన్యూస్ ఉండాలి, దట్స్ ద ఫస్ట్ థింగ్, బిట్వీన్ ద క్లోజ్డ్ ఇంటర్వెల్ a to b, and if f is differentiable between the open interval a comma b, then we can always find there exists a point c. A point c, it exists in such a way that the differentiation, that is the slope of the tangent at the point c is exactly equal to the line joining the slope from a to b. Okay, so because you can always find a parallel line, that is a tangent that is parallel to line joining these 2 points. So this is the Lagrange mean value theorem. Okay, so we didn't work it out in a very in a research in an analytical way, but somehow we have concluded it makes sense that this is possible, right? So the first condition is the function has to be continuous. The second condition is the function has to be differentiable in the open interval a comma b. Then we can find a fellow called c in such a way he is existing exactly between a and b. Okay, ఇంకో కండిషన్ ఏంటంటే ఈ c అనేటోడు వీడు a కి ఇంకా b కి మధ్యలో ఉంటాడు. Okay, so this is the first thing. Okay, so this c is existing in such a way that the slope at c is equals to the slope of line joining point a and point b. Ante simple, right? So this is the condition you need to understand. Next, Rolle's theorem వచ్చేటప్పటికి it is just a another version of the Lagrange theorem. Okay, ఒకవేళ గాని suppose if there are 2 points on a curve, if they are existing in such a way that first condition ఏంటంటే it has to be a continuous curve. Okay, ఇప్పుడు just we'll try to keep some more constraints. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏమంటా అంటే సేమ్ Lagrange theorem లానే ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక కర్వ్ తీసుకున్నా. ఓకే, ఐ హావ్ టేకెన్ సమ్ కర్వ్ లైక్ దిస్ అండ్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ లైక్ దేర్ ఆర్ 2 points. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఇస్, సో లెట్స్ టేక్ దిస్ పాయింట్ టు బి a and let's take this point to be b. Now what am I saying is the first condition is f should be continuous. So f is continuous in between a comma b. So that is the first thing. What is the second thing? F is differentiable, right? F is differentiable. F is differentiable between open interval a comma b. Okay, f is differentiable between open interval a comma b. Kani ippudu I'm trying to incorporate one more condition, that is if there exists a point a comma b in such a way that f of a equals to f of b, right? ఒకవేళ ఈ రెండు పాయింట్స్ ఈక్వల్ ఉంటాయి. Okay, if f of a equals to f of b, then definitely the line joining f of a equals to f of b ante the height of the points from the x-axis, don't you think this remains same, right? Now whenever the height of these 2 points it remains same, that means the slope of the tangent, what is f of b minus f of a? Okay, let's take this point to be a comma f of a, b comma f of b. So we have these 2 points, right? So f of b minus f of a by b minus a. Okay, ikkada b and a are 2 different points, but the functional value of these 2 points are same, right? So as f of a is equals to f of b, can you see that these 2 values are same? So this will become 0. But according to the Lagrange mean value theorem, there exists a point c that is exactly lying between a and b in such a way that derivative should be equal to this quantity, right? So now from this I can say that f dash of c equals to 0. F dash of c equals to 0, right? So what does the Rolle's theorem say? Rolle's theorem ఏం చెప్తుందంటే ఎప్పుడైనా కానీ ఒక 2 పాయింట్స్ ఉంటే ఆ 2 పాయింట్స్ ఒక ఫంక్షనల్ వాల్యూ సేమ్ ఉంటే then you can always find point c in such a way that point c is the derivative of the point c is exactly equals to 0. Okay, so that is the 2 things that we need to understand. So when it comes to the Rolle's theorem, it has to follow totally 3 points. That is, the first thing is the function has to be continuous and the function has to be differentiable, and the last one is if f of a equals to f of b, then you can say, so here you can say f of a is equals to f of b. See here, the height of the curves remains same, right? So now you can say that if you take line joining these 2 points and take the slope of the line joining this point, then you can say it is actually parallel to x-axis, hence the slope is equals to 0. Hence by Lagrange mean value theorem, it is just an extension that f dash of c equals to 0. Okay, right? So this is what the 2 theorems about Lagrange mean value theorem and Rolle's theorem. So an extension of Lagrange theorem is Rolle's theorem. So ippudu see, don't forget the two conditions. The two conditions are that the curve should be continuous between the specific intervals and it has to be differentiable among the open interval. Idi matuku marchipodu. Okay, now let's see the question. So in each of the following options, so this is asked in 2024 the EAMCET exam, a function and an intervals are given. Choose the option and containing the function, the interval for which the Lagrange mean value theorem is not applicable. ఇప్పుడు Lagrange mean value theorem కి బేసిక్ గా ఫండమెంటల్ గా ఇట్ నీడ్స్ సమ్ థింగ్స్. వాట్ ఆర్ దోస్ ఫండమెంటల్ prerequisite things? Those are, the first thing is it has to be continuous. The second thing is it has to be differentiable. Now ఈ curves kan చూస్తే mod x కానీ step x is actually not continuous. Okay, let's try to evaluate each and every function. ఇప్పుడు first function చూస్తే mod x వీడు ఎలా ఉంటాడు? Exactly, it is a V shape. It is continuous, but he is asking between the interval 1, 5. So 1, 5. ఈ 1, 5 మధ్యలో the curve actually mod x on the whole domain value at x equals to 0, it is not differentiable. Hence we say as mod x as a non-differentiable curve. But if you take a specific domain, okay, or subdomain, then you can say in this particular interval it is continuous as well as differentiable. So very much we can think about Lagrange theorem, right? Now the next thing is, so this is okay, here the function is continuous and it is differentiable, so we the two conditions are satisfied, hence we can apply Lagrange theorem here. But if suppose the question is being twisted like this, if he has just pushed this 1 to -1 or -2, that time this will not be applicable, so hence option A is wrong, right? Now when it comes to the option B, step x, actually step x ane function complete ga it is discontinuous at each and every integer value, right? But ikkada √2 and √3, these two values are actually lying between the two integers. So between the two integers this function is continuous, right? This is just between 1 and 2, so you will have step function like this. Between 1 and 2, here somewhere √2 lies, here somewhere √2 lies, and here somewhere √3 lies. ఈ √2 ఇంకా √3 మధ్యలో వాల్యూస్ అనేవి కంటిన్యూస్ as well as it is differentiable. So here still we can apply Lagrange theorem. Okay, so this is also, here also we can apply, actually we can apply Lagrange theorem. Not applicable అంటున్నాడు కాబట్టి నేను క్రాస్ చేస్తున్నా. Okay, so here also we can apply, here also we can apply. What about e power x? e power x అనే కర్వ్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, right? It just as you're tending towards infinity, it goes to infinity. As you are tending towards -infinity, it goes to 0. So e power x curve anedi, so it will be just like so as you are tending towards infinity at x equals to 0, so it will be something like this. Okay, so this is how the e power x curve looks like. So e power x curve is actually differentiable as well as it is continuous on the whole domain plus infinity to -infinity, right? So this is the e power x curve. So among the interval -e to +e, so it does not make much difference. So ikkada nunchi ikkadiki ekkada -e to +e, it is very much a continuous curve, hence it is differentiable as well as continuous, hence you can apply Lagrange LMBT. So this is also false. So the left out option is option C. Okay, so eppudaina gaani 4 option madhyalo, if you are having an idea about all the remaining 3 options, it's better to pick out the odd one out and remove it. Okay, yeah. So see the next one. F of x equals to x 2 minus x. So then the Rolle's theorem is not applicable to f of x. So ikkada we clear ga antunnadu ee function asalu Rolle's theorem e apply cheyalem antunnadu. But ikkada for what reasons that Rolle's theorem fails to be applied for this function? ఎందుకు ఈ Rolle's theorem ఫెయిల్ అవుతుంది ఈ ఫంక్షన్ గురించి? ఫస్ట్ కండిషన్ ఏంటి Rolle's theorem వాడు ఏమంటాడు? The first thing is it has to be continuous. Let's see the function f of x from 0 to 1, obviously it is continuous, but from 2 minus x also it's continuous. Let's see at this breaking point 1. ఇక్కడ x equals to 1 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే ఎంత వస్తుంది? x equals to 1, 2 minus 1 ఇక్కడ ఎంత వస్తుంది? 1. Okay, so this is 1, but you can see the function is very much continuous. So f of x is not defined everywhere on 0, 2, idi mattuku tappu. F of x is not continuous, it is clearly continuous, so idi kuda tappu. Next, f of x is not differentiable. Now in order to see the condition that it is failing because of differentiability, then we need to look into it. Ikkada em antunnadu, f of x is not differentiable from 1, 2. See, so 1, 2 anedi 2 minus x is a polynomial. Basically నిన్న ఒక నోట్ పాయింట్ చెప్పా ఏంటి, every polynomial function is continuous as well as it is differentiable. In fact, it is infinite differentiable, right? Like you can differentiate n number of times. If it is of polynomial of n degree, you can differentiate as many times as possible. Okay, so so hence this option is also false, but the left out option is as usual, it is 0, 2, but let's still have a debate about this, right? So ikkada enti f dash of x equals to differentiate cheyandi ninna cheppina trick prakaranga. Ikkada differentiate chesthe idi value enta vastundi 1, ikkada differentiate chesthe ee value enta vastundi -1. So the for the values of x 0 less than x less than 1 and for the values 1 less than x less than 2, ikkada chuste ikkada ee value 1 undi, ikkada ee value -1 undi. Do you think these two values are one and the same? No. Hence I can say it is not differentiable. So this function fails to be differentiable, it fails to be having a Rolle's theorem because of it doesn't have a differentiability condition. Okay, right. Okay, see the next question. Y is equals to under root sin x plus under root sin x up to so on till infinity. ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఒక చిన్న ట్రిక్ అగైన్. Y is equals to under root sin x. ఈ sin x అనే ఫంక్షన్, సో ఇట్ ఈస్ టేకింగ్ అన్ ఇన్ఫినైట్ లూప్స్. ఓకే, root లో sin again root sin, it's an infinite thing. So if you try to remove infinite -1, it doesn't make anything, it's again infinite -1 is again infinite only. So again I can treat this entire value as y itself, so this will become y. Okay, now what can I do? I can do squaring on both sides, right? So this will become y square is equals to sin x plus y. So now if I try to differentiate on both sides, 2y into dy by dx is equals to, what is differentiation of sin x? Cos x plus dy by dx, right? So ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఏం చేయండి, అన్ని టర్మ్స్ ఒకటే వైపు రాయండి. So this will become 2y into dy by dx, so that will be 2y minus 1 into dy by dx is equals to cos x, right? So dy by dx equals to cos x by 2y minus 1, cos x by 2y minus 1. Now malli veedu emantunnadu, he is asking us, he is not just asking dy by dx value, he is asking d square y by dx square value. So ippudu manam em cheyali, again you need to differentiate it for the second time, right? So d square y by dx square is again you need to take the what is this rule, u by v rule, or you can differentiate right here itself, 2y minus 1 into dy by dx equals to cos x. Okay, let's take this one, 2y minus 1 into dy by dx is equals to cos x. Okay, so this I can write it as 2y into dy by dx minus dy by dx is equals to cos x. Okay, so here I can apply uv rule, right? First I can differentiate 2y minus 1 and then again I can differentiate, I can just keep this intact. So this will become 2 into dy by dx, okay, into dy by dx plus, again I'll just keep 2y minus 1 same and again I'll differentiate this, this becomes d square y by dx square is equals to, what is differentiation of cos x? Minus sin x. Okay, so now ultimately this becomes 2y minus 1 into d square y by dx square is equals to minus sin x by 2 into dy by dx whole square, 2 into dy by dx whole square. Okay, ఇప్పుడు వీడు ఎక్కడెక్కడ వాల్యూస్ అడుగుతున్నాడు, he is asking the values for pi and 1. Okay, so ఎక్కడైతే x pi comma 1, okay, so the x comma y is how much? Pi comma 1. So at x equals at x you just keep equals to pi, so this will become sin pi, so this total value will be equals to 0. So d square y by dx square, so then it will become minus sin pi, this will be equals to 0, and 2 into dy by dx whole square. So dy by dx enta, already we have dy by dx is nothing but cos x by 2y minus 1. So here I have dy by dx equals to cos x by 2y minus 1. Okay, so ikkada meer again if you try to substitute cos pi, so this will become 0 into we have cos pi, it is equals to -1, and this will become 2 into 1 1, so this is equals to -1. So this is equals to, this is totally equals to -1 whole square. Okay, similar ga ikkada this will be 2y minus 1, 2 into 1 is 1, 1 into d square y by dx square is 1. Okay, so this will become, okay, so malli okkasari we'll just see the calculation. Y is equals to under root of sin x, ikkada chudandi, this is all sin x plus sin x, I have just taken it as y, squaring on both sides cheste y square is equals to sin x plus y, 2y into dy by dx is equals to sin x, so I'm just differentiating this, this is cos x plus dy by dx, so this will become 2y minus 1 into dy by dx is equals to cos x, so dy by dx is equals to cos x by 2y minus 1. So right now we got till here, and then what we have done, 2y minus 1, so 2y minus 1 into dy by dx is equals to cos x. So if you differentiate on both sides again, 2y into 2 into, again if you differentiate this, this will become 2 into dy by dx, and again this will become 2 into dy by dx into dy by dx, minus again if you try to differentiate this, 2y minus 1 into d square y by dx square. Okay, till here it's correct. And now 2y minus 1 into d square y by dx square is equals to minus sin x by, so again you are trying to bring everything, so this will become dy by dx into dy by dx, it will be dy by dx whole square, so it will become minus sin x by 2 into dy by dx whole square, so ultimately you got 2 d square y by dx square equals to 0. Okay, so see here the next question, the Lagrange mean value theorem. So ikkada again you are applying Lagrange mean value theorem between 0 and 1. Okay, what does Lagrange mean value theorem says? First, the function is continuous, and if the function is continuous, there exists a point C such that f dash of c is equals to f of b minus f of a by b minus a, right? కానీ ఇక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ మనకి a ఇంకా b అంతా, a ఏమో 0, b అంతా 1. సో f dash of x ఇది ఎంత అయిపోతుంది, e power c plus 24 is equals to f of b అంతా e power 1 plus 24 minus e power 0 plus 24 by b minus a. So 1 minus 0 is 1. So 24 minus 24 I can cancel. So e power 1 minus 1. E power 1 minus 1. So this will become e power c plus 24. So I got e power c plus 24, and if I take that 24 to the right hand side, e power c plus 24, e power 1, okay. So this will become, so sorry. So wait, just a second. Okay, so let's just keep this as f dash of c itself. So f dash of c is equals to e power e minus 1. So finally I got f dash of c is equals to e minus 1. But what is f of x? F of x equals to e power x plus 24. What will be f dash of x? That will be e power x, right? So what will be f dash of c? That will be e power c is equals to e minus 1. Now if I apply log on both sides, so that will become log e power c, that will be c log e is equals to e minus 1. So so you are applying log on both sides, so c is equals to log e minus 1. C is equals to log e minus 1. Okay, it's option A. Okay, so simple. ఎప్పుడైనా కానీ Lagrange mean value theorem అన్నప్పుడు we can easily solve. First take the differentiation and just substitute f of b minus f of a by b minus a. Let's be even more quicker here. So y is equals to sin inverse x. He is asking 1 minus x square y2. ఇక్కడ y2 అంటే ఏంటంటే y2 is nothing but double derivative, that is nothing but d square y by dx square. And what is y1? y1 is nothing but dy by dx. Okay, now when I am saying that y2, okay, y is what? Y is equals to sin inverse x. Now what is the differentiation of sin inverse x? It is 1 by under root of 1 minus x square. Okay, we are done with the first derivative. Now what about the second derivative? దీని సెకండ్ డెరివేటివ్ ముందు రాసే ముందు విల్ జస్ట్ ట్రై టు డూ సమ్ కన్వర్జన్. 1 మైనస్ ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ని న్యూమరేటర్లో రాద్దాం. సో దిస్ విల్ బి 1 మైనస్ ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ హోల్ పవర్ minus 1 by 2, right? Now you try to differentiate this. Now what will be the second derivative of this? So if I try to write the second derivative, d square y by dx square is equals to, so this will become n into x to the power n minus 1, so that will be minus 3 by 2 into minus 2x, right? So this will become minus minus gets cancelled, and this will become, so this will become x times 1 minus x square whole power minus 3 by 2. Okay. X times 1 minus x square whole power minus 3 by 2. ఇప్పుడు మొత్తం ఇక్కడ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసేయండి. 1 minus x square y2. ఇక్కడ we need to just multiply here. So 1 minus x square y2 minus మనకు వచ్చిన వాల్యూ ఎంత? మైనస్ x into y1. ఓకే, ఇది వాడు ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూ. సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి 1 minus x square, ఇక్కడ y2 వాల్యూ ఎంత వచ్చింది? x into 1 minus x square whole power minus 2. x into 1 minus x square whole power minus 3 by 2, and we got y value to be 1 minus x square whole power minus 1 by 2. Okay, so this is what the final value we got. So x into, so this will become, what is 1 minus x square? 1 minus 3 by 2, that will be minus 1 by 2, right? So that will become minus 1 by 2. So this will also become 1 minus x square whole power minus 1 by 2. So the two things are cancelled. The answer is 0. Okay, simple question, chala easy question. Just you need to substitute whatever the things are there and you need to get the answer. Okay, see the next question. If the Rolle's theorem is applicable to the function f of x and defined by f of x equals to x cube plus px minus 12, so find the values of c for the Rolle's theorem. Simple ga entante you take f dash of c equals to 0. If you take f dash of c equals to 0, just differentiate this. So what we will be getting? 3x square plus p is equals to 0. 3x square plus p equals to 0. But one more thing is that it is like Rolle's theorem, right? So it has to be continuous and it has to be also differentiable, right? So that is what he wants. Then the values of c for which it satisfies is, so can I get from here f dash of c is equals to 0? Can I say that f of b is equals to f of a? What is the first condition? That the function has to be continuous. Obviously it is a polynomial, it is continuous. It has to be differentiable. It is differentiable because again it's a polynomial. But the next condition, the third condition, if you would have seen, f of a is equals to f of b. What is f of a over here? F of 0. So if you try to substitute 0, 0 plus 0 minus 12 is equals to, what is f of 1? 1 plus p minus 12. 1 plus p minus 12. So can I cancel minus 12 and plus 12? So I got the value of this to be p is equals to minus 1. Once I got the value of p to be minus 1, I can just substitute here. 3x square minus 1 equals to 0, x square is equals to 1 by 3. From this, x value is equals to plus or minus 1 by under root of 3, right? But ikkada, if you see here, the values are between 0 and 1. Don't be in that sort of an emotion where you got the answer and immediately you slip away to write the answer, right? Don't be in that sort of throbbing. Now, right now you just need to see between what interval, a interval madhyalo we need to actually mark the answer. That is from 0 to 1. 0 to 1 ki madhyalo 1 by root 3 lie aitundi. 1 minus 1 by root 3, it doesn't lie, right? The answer is only 1 by root 3. This answer is wrong. Okay, don't be in that rush to write the answer, right? Next, if the function f of x equals to under root x minus 4 satisfies the Lagrange mean value theorem 2, 4, then the value of c is, okay, then the value of c is, ikkada clearly he is using the Lagrange mean value theorem. So definitely this function is continuous and differentiable, everything works for it because it is finite. Okay, now let's try to apply the Lagrange mean value theorem. F dash of c is equals to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. So from here I can directly substitute. What is f of b over here? 16 minus 4, that will be under root 12, okay, and 4 minus 4, that will be equals to 0. 4 minus 2 is 2, okay. So this is the first thing I got. So this I can write it as under root 12, I can write it as 2 root 3, right? I can write it as 2 root 3 by 2, okay. So this is what I got. And f dash of c, how can you differentiate this? This can be written as 1 by 2 root of x square, I mean like you can write it as c square minus 4. Okay, let's try to write one more step. X square minus 4 into 2x, right? So I can cancel this. So x by under root of x square minus 4 is equals to root 3. So we have x by under root of x square minus 4 is equals to under root 3. So we have this value till now, right? Now you try to multiply, now you try to do squaring on both sides. So or else you can take just like this, x is equals to root 3 into under root x square minus 4. Now you try to squaring on both sides, x square is equals to 3 times of x square minus 4. So this will become 3x square minus 12. Okay, so from here you can just take the square on that side, 12 on this side. So this will become 2x square is equals to 12. So x square is equals to 6 and x equals to root 6, right? So you have finally the answer is root 6. Okay, so actually it is plus or minus root 6, but don't be again in that sort of a ambiguity that you are writing a minus root 6. The answer is just root 6. It is not minus root 6 because root 6 lies between 2 comma 4. Okay, so that is the reason. Okay, either root 6 minus root 6 ఎందుకు కాదంటే 2 కి 4 కి మధ్యలో minus root 6 లై కాదు కాబట్టి. Okay, now see the next question. If the Rolle's theorem is applicable to the function f of x equals to x plus 3 e power minus x by 2, again the same thing, you just need to differentiate the function and equate it to 0. So what will happen? F dash of c equals to 0, right? Now here if you see first, what is f of x? We have x square plus 3x into e power minus x by 2. X square plus 3x into e power minus x by 2. Take the differentiation. Now this will become, take UV rule. So this is u and this is v. Okay, now how can I apply UV rule here? U dash, that is first I apply, what is differentiation of x square plus 3x? That is 2x plus 3 into e power minus x by 2 u dash v plus v dash. So first I have just differentiated the first part. So second time I am not differentiating anything and I am just differentiating e power minus x by 2 into minus 1 by 2. Right, so I'm equating the whole thing to equal to 0. So what can I take common here right now? E power minus x by 2. If I take common, so I will be having 2x plus 3 plus x square plus 3x by minus 2. Okay, so which is equals to 0. For any value of x, this e power minus x by 2 will not be equal to 0. Only when it is tending towards infinity. So nowhere this possibility is there. So we'll just try to work it on only this equation, right? So that is 2x plus 3 plus x square plus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0, right? So this will become minus 4x minus 6 plus x square plus 3x by minus 2. This will be equal to 0. So this will become x square minus 4x plus 3x, that will be minus x minus 6 is equals to 0. So this can be written as minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. So this will become x into x minus 3 into x minus 3 plus 2. So I will have x equals to 3 comma minus 2. So this is the final answer I got, x equals to 3 comma minus 2. Now ikkada, so if you see here 3 comma minus 2, here 3, see again there is a chance that you will apply 3. Here the interval he is mentioning is minus 3 to 0. So the only option true is option C. Okay, simple question, right? See here, under root x plus y is equals to under root x minus y is equals to c. He is asking d square y by dx square. First ఏం చేయండి, ఎప్పుడైనా కానీ ఇలా రూట్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు just try to do the squaring on both sides. Okay, so I'll try to completely write it here. Under root x plus y minus under root x minus y is equals to c. Okay, is equals to c. So what do you do? Squaring on both sides. If you do squaring on both sides, this will become x plus y minus x minus y, sorry, plus a square plus b square minus 2 under root of a plus b. So ab, 2ab. So this will be x plus y into x minus y. So that will become x square minus y square is equals to c. Okay, now can I cancel this y and this y? So I will be having 2x minus 2 root of x square minus y square is equals to c. Okay, so from here I can just write it as minus 2 under root of x square minus y square is equals to c minus 2x. Okay, c minus 2x or 2x minus c. Okay, so by the way, here squaring on both sides, there will be square here also. So this will become c square minus 2x. Now again, what I wanted to do is, again I wanted to differentiate this. Sorry, I wanted to square on both sides, so that like again I can remove this complete square root. So this will become 4 times x square minus y square is equals to, so if I try to again squaring on both sides here, so this will become what? C power 4 plus 4x square minus 2c square into 2x, so that will become minus 4c square x, minus 4c square x. Okay, so this is the final answer I got. So here I got 4x square minus 4y square is equals to c power 4 plus 4x square minus 4c square x. So can I cancel 4x square? So now I have minus 4y square is equals to c power 4 minus 4c square x. So finally I have this value, that is minus 4y square is equals to c power 4 minus 4c square x. So now you do what? You take the negative sign on both sides, or else like you can just you can directly differentiate this. So but still we will try to do this. 4y square is equals to 4c square x minus c power 4. Now you try to differentiate with respect to x. So this will become 4y square will become as 8y into dy by dx is equals to, this will be equals to 0. I will be having just 4c square. So dy by dx is equals to 4c square by 8y. So this is the first thing, you just preserve this. Okay, next 8y into dy by dx. So what do you do? Again here dy by dx is equals to, so here you can cancel 1 by 2. So this will become 1 by 2 c square. What is differentiation of 1 by y? So that will become minus 1 by y square, minus 1 by y square into dy by dx, into dy by dx. But what is dy by dx over here? The whole thing is c square by 2y. Okay, so this will become minus c square by 2 into minus 1 by y square. So this will become plus. So dy by dx is nothing but c square by, again it will be c square by 2y. So this will become minus c to the power 4 by 4y square. So that is what the answer I got, 4y cube, sorry, 4y cube minus t to the power 4 by 4y cube. So this is the whole thing I got. This is nothing but d square y by dx square. Okay, so 1 by 2 c square into how much I got? 1 by 2 c square. Again if I try to differentiate this, this will become minus 1 by y square into dy by dx. So this will become minus c square by 2y square. dy by dx value is c square by 2y. So I have 4y cube minus c power 4. Okay, so that is the final value, minus c power 4 4y cube. That is option B. Okay, next f of x equals to, we have this. So again we are using the Lagrange mean value theorem. So again what happens? Again it's the same thing, f dash of c is equals to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. Again the same thing. So what is f of b over here? The b is, just substitute 2 into 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 by 8 minus 1 is again 7, 7 by 7 is 1. So this value is f of 1 is equals to 1. Okay, what is f of 2? If you try to substitute, 2 into 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 7, 7 by 4 into 2, say what is this? F of 1 is, this is f of 2 value, sorry, f of 2 is 1. What is f of 1 value? 2 plus 3 5. So this will become 5 by 3. Okay, so f of 1 value is 5 by 3. So what is f of b minus f of a? F of 2 minus f of 1. So f of 2 minus f of 1 by 2 minus 1 is equals to, now what is f dash of c? How can you do f dash of c? So just differentiate this. So if you try to differentiate this, u by v rule. So just we'll just take this function f of x equals to, f of x equals to 2x plus 1 by 4x minus 2x plus 3 by 4x minus 1. తొందరగా డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేయండి దీన్ని. సో దీన్ని డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది, u dash, so that will be 2 times of 4x minus 1, okay, minus v dash, that will be 4 times of 2x plus 3 by 4x minus 1 whole square. Okay, so this is the answer I got. So this will become 8x minus 8x minus 2 minus 12. So this will become minus 2 minus 12. This will become minus 14 by 4x minus 1 whole square. So this will become minus 14 by 4x minus 1 whole square. This is what the f dash of x value I got. So this I will equate it to f dash of c. So this value already I got it to be 1 minus, so this value is minus 5, so this will be 5 by 3. So this is equals to minus 14 by 4x minus 1 whole square. So I can just write it as 4c minus 1 whole square. So this will become 3 minus 5, that will be minus 2 by 3. So I can just cancel it out. So minus 2 by 3 is equals to minus 14 by 4c minus 1 whole square. So I can cancel minus 2 7s are 7 3s are. So 4c minus 1 whole square is equals to 21. So you can just write it as 4c minus 1 is equals to plus or minus root 21. Actually you can write plus or minus, and c value 4c is equals to 1 plus or minus root 21, and c value will be equals to 1 plus or minus root 21 by 4. Okay, so 1 plus or minus root 21 by 4, but you just need to be conscious enough which value you should take. Suitable value is 1 plus root 21 by 4, or is it minus 1 minus root 21 by 4. Root 21 value, it will lie between somewhere between 4 and 5. Okay, so 1 plus 4 is always a positive value, that is okay, but 1 minus root 21, that is also 1 minus root 21 is again 1 minus 4, it belongs to somewhere in the negative. So in that case the option is only this, right? So 1 plus root 21 value, it will be somewhere between 4 and 5 by 4 undi kabatti, so somewhere you will be getting something like 4.4 something, that value. So 1 plus 4.4 by 4, so that will be something greater than just greater than 4. So that will be approximately, it lies between 1 and 2. Okay, so that is what the whole thing is. Okay, so 1 minus root 21 value is a negative value. Okay, so that is the reason we are not considering this. Okay, next, let f of x be a function where f of 0 is equals to 4 and f of 4 equals to minus 2, g of x equals to f of x by x plus 2. Then the value of g dash of c for some Lagrange constant such that c belongs to 0, 4. Okay, again the same thing, but ikkada oka chinna meliki entante f of x ikkada involve chesadu. So the same thing again we will try to do, so that is g dash of c is equals to g of 4 minus g of 0 by 4 minus 0, that is 4. Okay, but what is g of 4? That is nothing but f of 4 by 4 plus 2, f of 4 by 4 plus 2, which is 6. And what is g of 0? f of 0 by, this will be again 0 plus 2, that will be 2. Okay, by 4, again you have complete thing is 4. What is f of 4? f of 4 value enta minus 2, f of 0 value enta 4. So f of 4 value minus 2 by 6, so we'll just write it here, minus 2 by 6 minus what is f of 0 value? 4 by 2 is 2. Okay, 4 by 2 is 2. So this will become minus 1 by 3, this will become 2. So this will become minus 1 by 3 minus 2 by, here complete thing, by 4. So I am just writing it as by 4. So this will become, so g dash of c, so g dash of c is equals to, we have minus 1 minus, so this will become minus 6 by 12, so this will become minus 7 by 12, this will become minus 7 by 12. The answer is option D. Okay, now next let's do quickly the functional value f of x equals to x minus 1 into x minus 2, the value of c for which it's satisfying the LMVT is. So again try to do what, just take f dash of x, so that will be, first you expand f of x equals to, don't use UV rule over here, so this will become x square plus x square minus x minus 2x, so this will become minus 3x plus 2. Okay, now what will be f dash of c? F dash of c is equals to c square, so 2x, so that will become 2x minus 3, so that will become, so f dash of c will be equals to 2c minus 3, right? Now what you try to do is find the value of f of 1 by 2 and f of 0 here. What is f of 1 by 2 value? 1 by 2 place to substitute చేయండి, 1 by 2 minus 1, that will become minus 1 by 2. So this will become minus 1 by 2 into again 1 by 2 minus 2, that will become 1 minus 4, that will become minus 3 by 2. So this will become 3 by 4. Okay, now what is f of 0? F of 0 is minus 1 into minus 2, that will be equals to 2. So you have all the values on the board, you just need to substitute. 2c minus 3 is equals to 3 by 4 minus 2. 2c minus 3 is equals to 3 by 4 minus 2 by half. 3 by 4 minus 2 by half. Okay, so from here 2c minus 3 is equals to 3 minus 8 by, you will have 2 2s are 4, this will be cancelled, so this will become minus 5 by 2. So 2c plus 3, 6 minus 5, which will be 1 by 2, so c value will be equals to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, which is 1 by 4. So I got the value of c to be 1 by 4, it's option D. Okay, so yeah, so the so similar ga ee question kuda similar. I'm not trying to do this problem, kani it is very simple problem. Try to derive the function f dash of x. I will so I'll just expand it for you. F of x equals to x into x is x square plus 3x, and now you try to multiply with x minus 2, so this will become x cube minus 2x square plus 3x square minus 6x, so this will become x cube plus x square minus 6x. Now if you try to differentiate this function, this will become 3x square plus x minus 6. Okay, now you try to equate it to 10, so f dash of c equals to 10 ki equate cheste em avutundi, 3c square plus c minus 10, sorry, minus 6 is equals to 10. So 3c square plus c minus 16 is equals to 0. So 16 3s are 48. Akkadi nunchi you try to find out this value, and then you will be getting the value whatever is. So try to do apply the splitting the middle term, right? Next, okay, so this is the last problem. Ee problem poddune chedamani anukunna, but I just missed this problem. This is similar to the concept that has been taught in the morning class, but just I felt like I should discuss this sort of a problem. Ikkada chudandi, whenever he is asking the differentiation of such bigger inverse trigonometric thing, then what you need to do is just take x equals to tan theta. X equals to tan theta. Endukante, why am I choosing x equals to tan theta? Endukante tan 3 theta formula is 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Similarly, tan 4 theta ante 4 tan theta minus 4 tan cube theta by 1 minus 6 tan square theta plus tan to the power 4 theta. So this is the whole formula. If you just try to substitute tan theta, here you have everything, right? So tan inverse of this whole formula will become tan 3 theta. This will become tan 4 theta, right? So tan inverse of tan 3 theta emayipotundi, this will become 3 theta, and tan inverse of tan 4 theta will become 4 theta. But from here I can write theta is equals to tan inverse x, right? I can write theta is equals to tan inverse x. So 3 theta plus 4 theta is 7 theta. So this will become 7 tan inverse x. So y is equals to 7 tan inverse x. Now if I try to differentiate this, what will be dy by dx? Dy by dx is equals to 7 times differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So this will become 7 by 1 plus x square. Option is D. So here comes the culmination of the differentiation part. Okay, and we just finished the topic completely till differentiation, till the derivation, and రేపు క్లాస్ వచ్చేటప్పటికి we will be completely discussing on rate of change, then again tangents and normals, and several more like increasing and decreasing function. So it goes on like this. So for now I hope మీకు నా లెక్చర్స్ కానీ అన్నీ అర్థమవుతుందని నేను అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో ఇఫ్ నాట్, ప్లీజ్ డూ కామెంట్ ఆన్ అవర్ వీడియోస్ అండ్ ప్లీజ్ డూ డౌన్లోడ్ అవర్ యాప్ త్రూ Sisya Play Store from Play Store, and also please do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, there is so much of content that is available and we are all preparing for day and night round the clock for this. ప్లీజ్ ఐ హోప్ మీకు మా కంటెంట్ కానీ ఈ కంప్లీట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కానీ మీకు నచ్చుతుందని అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. యా.